This is how someone is avoidantly attached. This person grew up in a home whereby the moment you become emotional or you cry, it's like, you're not even supposed to be crying. Crying for what? Wipe those tears. No. Crying is for weak people. So what happens is that they learn very early, I have to swallow emotions. I do not talk about my feelings. And they know who to date. They will always date this one, oratang with everything. You cheat. They know you'll be angry for 2 minutes. Oh, I forgive you. Remember, even your marriage, when you married, it unfortunately the over involvement of the mother-in-law in the marriage. It's because it started when my son was a child. I would tell them, you're not wearing that shoe, you're wearing that one. Apola sute, snacks. The men, unfortunately, they will never defend you as the wife because they were micromanaged from childhood.
Kore batla go kgalemele lenyatso pele gore ba ska re tlisa batho hela ba le gore ka re topa hela ka re topa ditopisi wa bona gore batla ba tlhalose gore who are you?
Yes.
And your qualifications.
What ordains you
to talk about such things?
All right.
To give us such bombastic topics.
So, professionally, I have a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. I have an honors in psychology, and I did a B-Psych equivalent program, which is another honors in psychology that gives me registration with HPCSA.
How do you go on a chocolate pizza?
I am a psychological practitioner, registered counselor.
There we go.
Okay.
You see, that's why I came in there, boys.
Yeah.
Because they need to know who we have here.
With confidence.
Absolutely.
And conviction.
Absolutely.
Right?
I had to come in.
No, thank you for that, Benji. And I've been in private practice for 5 years now.
All right. Now let's talk about that different styles of attachment that my colleague Besto RSA did mention here. When you talk about different style of attachment, exactly what is that we're talking about?
Ribuaka, the bonds, those blueprints. If you know what a blueprint is, it's the original. How you attach with your parents as a baby. That is called an attachment. That bond you form. So you will have one that we say it's a securely attached person and an insecurely attached person. I'll explain. The securely attached person had a mom who was always there. When you cry, she comes, she picks you up. When you are hungry, they don't allow you to cry for too long. They feed your needs. So you learn to grow knowing that whenever my emotions or physical needs are lacking, my mother or whoever will always come and give them to me. So you grow up feeling secured in that. When you grow up, then you attend school. When you've had a bad day, you can always speak about your emotions at home. They will always listen to you and give you support and affection. So when you grow up and become an adult, you are a very confident adult. You are secure. You don't even have a lot of problems in relationships. You are easygoing, you trust, and whether your partner leaves or stays, it really does not matter much, because when you look at yourself, but I did nothing, this person just leaves, they grieve, they are over it because they have a high self-esteem and they know who they are. Yes, that's your securely attached person.
So are you saying that such a person, when you talk about they grieve, is there a different type of grieving that they do? Like, people grieve differently, right? I mean, but I totally in a dark space, say for 6 months, right? And then you get that one grieve for one day, and then Kamusha is like, all right, let's hit the club, nigga. I'm ready to get drunk and move on. So are we talking about Remotoya or secure about themselves because how they were raised? Is it that one or grieve 2 seconds above it?
Not necessarily, hey. The one who says, let's go club tomorrow, they probably just suppressing the
The hurt, kind of.
the aftermath of the relationship, But these ones will take time and actually sit with their emotions, because from childhood they were taught emotions are fine, cry when you have to. So they will sit with the emotions and acknowledge, actually, Benji really hurt me here, and they will mourn you. And when they are done, and they will feel it that I'm fine now, and they will go and speak to someone that they know, this and this and this has happened, and they'll be fine. That person is securely attached. Even when they have relationships, they are not clingy, they're nothing. They give love purely just like that. And then your insecurely attached person now, they have the following categories. You have an anxiously attached person. That's one with an anxious attachment. When they were babies, they were hot and cold. Sometimes you know that those babies who cry for long, and then they'll say, no, leave him to cry. Ning Ning, the mother is warm. They pick you up when you need something. Next time when you are crying, they are hard on you. So the child does not, they learn to know that, in fact, my emotions are met and they are not met. It's a two-way thing.
Okay.
It's either they get met or they don't get met. So when they grow up, they become those fearful kids who always have to think, what did I do wrong? So when the mother calls you, they're already anxious, because love to them was given even when they didn't earn it, whether it did not matter. They were mean to the person. You come back from school, they're shouting at you, but you don't even know what to do. So you're always afraid to even talk to your parents, because emotionally they did not even give you space to open up when you've had a bad day. They showed you that emotions. You are also, as a person, will never go to someone knowing that today they are hugging me, tomorrow they say I must be strong.
So basically it's like the emotional giving and then the emotional connection was spontaneous, depending on how the giver was feeling.
The giver was
feeling. You could never tell that you could never attach certain emotions with a certain doing, if I may say, right? So you live life not knowing what to expect when something, because you can never account for what was happening to you, or why you were treated this type of way before, from people that you expected them. They should give you certain type of emotion when
So in that way, you are this adult now who's so clingy. In a relationship, you are problematic, man. You have almost an obsessive behavior, like, those partners who constantly call, who will check. I called you at 1:00, it's 2:00, you've not responded. It's because I need that sense of belonging. When I grew up, they never used to validate me or keep telling me, you look beautiful, well done, give you the accolades that you need. But when you find someone, even if that man is abusive, anxiously attached people are more likely to stay in abuse than walk away, because they feel a sense of belonging there. So they'll do anything. They'll call you 10 missed calls. And if you don't respond, they conclude, it's over, he's left me. They overthink a lot. They will check your status. So you did a status at 2, but I called you at 1, you did not respond, but you had time to upload a status. No, it's tough with them. It really is tough.
But now, if I may, Slindy, you call your partner 1:00, right? And then they don't answer. Then they online, and then 2:30 they put a status on, and then 3:00 they put a status on, and then 6:00 they put a status on, and then 7:00 they online, 8:00, 9:00 goes on, and then around 11:00 they test a high back. Isn't that person's feeling about justified, or?
I'll tell you, when we speak about the next two under insecure attachment, I will link your question to that, to say that there's a certain type of attachment styles that they know who to go for. They will always go for anxiously attached people, because they know they will feed off from them. They will never date a securely attached person, because they know that one, whether you go, whether you stay, it really does not matter to them. You see, your avoidant attachment style, that avoidant, we call it an avoidant, they are likely to date the anxiously attached. Okay, this is how someone is avoidantly attached. This person grow up in a home whereby when the moment you become emotional or you cry, it's like, you're not even supposed to be crying. Crying for what? Wipe those tears. No. Crying is for weak people.
Yeah.
So what happens is that they learn very early, I have to swallow emotions. I do not talk about my feelings. So they become very difficult partners. When you come and say, I had a bad day, I need someone to talk to. I'm talking to you. I want to tell about my day. And then they look like they don't care. They learned from,
like a brick of wall.
They learned that from childhood. That emotions don't matter. They make you weak. So what happens is like that suit, Iron Man or Spider-Man, I'll always make a suit. That's who you are dating. You are dating the suit, not the person underneath the suit, because they'll never allow you in the emotional space because they've learned from young age to grow up very fast and not to cry and have emotions. So when you come, but now why do they date anxiously attached people? Because anxiously attached people give their all. They will give you this, they'll give you that, they will call you, they'll tell you I love you 10 times a day. Something they never used to have before. And they know you feed on that. You feed on validation. Remember, anxiously attached people love validation. Hey, you're smart, vandaag. If no one says to them, you look good, they feel like, it means I'm ugly. No one said anything. So the avoidant attached knows I'm going to be loved there. There they're going to give me more. So they become emotionally abusive towards you. So they'll stay for 10 hours not responding because they know they're going to freak out. Remember, as a child, no one was crazy about them. No one loved them. Now they love this response that they're getting from the anxiously attached.
So babusa squitch.
Babusa squitchy ka wena.
And it's easy to manipulate that anxiously attached because I know exactly when to suffocate that person or to stop that person from that.
Exactly.
For them to give me that validation or I'm wanted. And then whenever they pull away, I know what to do to keep them here. So it's easy to manipulate them. Am I getting it right?
Yes, it's very easy.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you, because I have put my emotions inside and I'm Iron Man outside. I don't have to feel anything for you, but I can give you what you want so that you keep feeding me off. I like to see you cry. Anxiously attached people even send videos of themselves crying to the avoidant to show them I miss you. Wow. He gets very happy, or she, to say, someone is crazy about me.
Sure.
Yes.
Something that they are not used to.
They are not used to it. Now, the other one is your disorganized attachment. These ones, shame. They feared their parents so much. So the parent is like, but it's also my mother at the same time. Those kids, when the mother is calling them, come here, they don't even know. The mother hardly smiles. The mother is forever hush. So when the child comes, it can even be for a good thing. The mother can say, come here, here's a report you passed. But the tone and my facial expression and the gesture,
they don't compliment.
No, they don't. They are forever just stern and harsh. So the disorganized attached person. But remember, the parents of the disorganized person, they love you when they see you raising yourself and not needing much from them. They like that. They don't want you to ask anything. When they see you are 7, you're already washing dishes and going to the shop. No, they like that. No. As the moment you cry and you fell and you said, I fell, you can't tell them because they fear you as a parent. You always say harsh things to me. You will say, there's no love here. I fear my parent. Normally it's in abusive homes as well, whereby they are either physically abused or... Next time we'll talk about styles of parenting so that we can link it to this topic because it has a direct link to why also they parented in that manner. So...
Because everything has a chain.
Yeah, it has a chain. It is a chain reaction. It definitely is. So when they grow up, they crave affection in a relationship. So when you love him, to this one also, the disorganized will always like the anxious as well because they crave the affection, and who can give it better to them? The one desperate for approval, it's the anxious.
The anxious one.
Then when the anxiously attached gives them and then like, hey, go. Yeah. I'm not used to this. I've never had it before.
Yes.
Then they break up with you.
Because you're too loving.
You feel overwhelmed.
Yeah, they really
They feel overwhelmed.
like
You feel really overwhelmed.
yeah, and then tonight you went to spa and they kissed you and said good night. Tomorrow there's a message, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
And that time the person is the anxious, attached, is stressed. They are even not coming into work. They are calling in.
Stress.
They are just stressed. When you sit in a counseling session, you'll realize I always have sessions with anxiously attached people, more than these two.
These are
Because those two, they don't see any problem with their
No, they don't.
way of attachment.
Yeah. Also, the difference with this disorganized one is like they will they push you away, then bye boost, then they miss that, then they call you again. Sorry, man, I was not in the right state of mind. Sorry, please take me back, because they miss it. You give it overflow, then they retrieve again. So they'll keep breaking up and making up, breaking up and making up.
Okay, then keep on I know Babu break up and make up. Break up and make,
Yes.
Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't.
Yes.
So those are the ones, Babu. And after you get or there's that one that really loves. And that other one
Yeah.
it's not both of them.
No, it's always this one. And they know who to date. They will always date this one or atang with everything. You cheat. They know you'll be angry for 2 minutes. Oh, I forgive you. Just like that, they are easily forgiving. And most of them are very nice people, the anxiously attached people. They share, they give, they really love. And there are those people who always over-sacrifice in a relationship. They will give until they have nothing. It's like they always pour in the cups of others, but no one pours for them in their cup. They have to go.
Boys. Kill that boys.
No, sorry, Benji. You have to see what fills your cup, but the reciprocity, you'll never get it.
January. Just on what you're saying. I had 300 rand. When I get to, I just want to make a test reference. I had 300 rand. Yeah. I'm not gonna go into details. But I had to give away this 300 rand for her because my should buy school in Kamush. But omo se the lunch. So I had to it's a 300 Adidas and part ways.
Sure.
What does that make me? And it happened. I mean, December, the same time, when I had to, there was the poor father, there was a crash graduation. Mind we don't even need a relationship.
Sure.
I still have to pay for graduation.
He was hopeful, by the way, Jorge.
Things will work out.
And I kept on telling me, boy.
Sukara, you know?
And people like that, they struggle to see the red flags.
I think they always justify. Because
Always justify.
My friend used to justify. To the point I was like, you know what, don't ever tell me anymore. Please don't, because now you're frustrating me and not stress enough for anyone.
It's like you see the red flag, but you find a motivational reason, nice reason as to why.
Logical reason, man.
Why are you behaving?
Yeah, man. You know.
Or the person.
Yeah, and the person knows. These people are very deep. They can study and see this one. I can just get that guy. No. So you could be also anxiously attached.
Ghana, what that one? Ghana, which?
No, you.
No, it's me.
You are anxiously attached.
No, it's me. Ghana, what you said? I just want to go back. The start of parenting that I came up. Is it the type of parenting that will always be there, listen to me? Which Ghana, because you described for it.
Which one?
Is it the secure attachment? Am I from the secure attachment?
No, the securely attached would not. When it's over, it's over.
So I'll come from.
They put themselves
first.
They can see this is not working and it's not healthy for me. Let me move. They are not afraid of.
So I fall under which one?
I really think you could be anxiously attached because you overgive even when you're not getting anything back.
You are living your life 2 years.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out my mom and my
3
dad.
years.
Yes. How was your emotional support growing up?
I got close with my mom when I was now like I could share with her like when I was in tertiary. Like actually after tertiary, if I could put it, that's when I became. I time and get time machine. I time and hey, what do you you know, okay, whatever. But a loving father.
Yeah.
I love Papa ka wabana ba gagwe shame. Like the love was, and my mom would scold me, but at the same time she would correct me abang haka still, you know. So I'm just so I'm definitely, because the way you describe that thing, it's like I would go out of my way, but not really getting the same energy that I'm putting at the end of the. So it's
As a child, how were you always expected to overshare, even things that were meant for you, and you had to give it away? You know, so, other people would say. Someone used to say, when they say, that thing, I always have to be the one onang babang. And also, how are you received when you've had a really bad day? Do your parents comfort you based on what they think? Yeah, that's the reason requires support, or they can still comfort you even if you are crying and what you are saying does not make sense to them. Remember when I'm emotional and I tell you why I'm emotional, it's not up to you to decide.
Is it right?
Mama would be like,
Doesn't make sense.
Mama would be like, okay, wait, why not familiar?
You say,
I was cut. I was serious. But she still give the laugh.
but it came with.
So like that's why it's actually what you said, Hore. She gave you the love, but the way the love was given off is still with a serious face. Like
You're very.
opacity.
Bara, no. I remember. You remember.
The avoidant clear church kids had parents like that.
You remind me of something actually about opacity, but mom. Okay, let me tell you this one. I love my mom though, but I'm the man that I'm because of
Yeah.
her. I remember when I went to Fishhook High School, it was Silindikhuhle. I passed well with Silindikhuhle.
Yeah.
Well, even my headmaster, Mr. Dexpery, said, Benji, why are you repeating standard 8? You've passed so well.
Yeah.
My first day, school boy. We became close guys. And I had to go to the kitchen. So you can go to the kitchen, go to the bedrooms and the kitchen open. So after work, right? So we became very close. So I go to the kitchen, get go room. Gana mama, principal Ari. Why am I repeating standard 8? Because I passed so well. Yeah, right.
That's so.
Shama, I took it back. I took it back. I'm like, okay.
Do you understand that? How did it make you feel, that response? Do you know also what what studies have picked up is that when these parents actually, when you are anxiously attached, you grow up also in a home where decisions were made for you. I want to go to how your boys are technical.
Yes.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. Teacher for now you're gonna be a lawyer. They micromanage your life to the T. Even when you wear something, then they say, so you grow up being micromanaged.
Mama was hectic, shame. My mom was hectic. Like, my mom was like super, like she's strict. I don't, she was hectic. Shaba, go hide. Go out of the letter, because I grew up between Warrington and Kimberley. So, Friday, we can't wait for 378. It's instead of Warrington. Friday, it's like 8. But it's 337. It's one more year, Jobik. 378. Hold on, I'm going to
It's bad.
Duba. About Duba. About Dula. a bona gore potso ka ga ke go bua ba kwa bomme ka kgoretle and ga go tswa ka kgoretle ne Sunday just I can't wait for 2:30 for a police station a tsama mara gape ha tsama gape ha tsa go pa batho a tsama gape I also feel like no but I'm I wish you could stay. So that's what I'm trying to figure out where, because what you're saying and talking about what I've experienced in relationships, I'm trying to figure out where do I fall under, which style of parenting did I, and does it make sense with what goes on with my life now? And believe you me, as we sit here and we're deliberating on this, it kind of makes so much sense.
It does actually, because remember, even your marriage, when you married, it unfortunately the over involvement of the mother-in-law in the marriage. It's because it started when my son was a child. I would tell them, you're not wearing that shoe, you're wearing that one. Apola sute snacks. Then the men, unfortunately, they will never defend you as the wife, because they were micromanaged from childhood. So I'm a maharatla. Yeah, and the child will listen to the parent, believe you me, because have you been managed to a point whereby some it's so hectic that mother even knows the salary of how much you are earning, and they budget on your behalf because it's your first job, and
That's my mom.
So you fall under anxiously attached, because this thing was created by this psychologist way back, Bowlby, or Bowlby, Mr. Bowlby. He took babies, and then the ones who were insecurely attached, they cry when the mother leaves, and when the mother comes back and picks them up, they still cry. It shows that I don't want you to stay, but I don't want you to go either. And when you come back and I'm still crying, your presence does not also comfort me. So it doesn't matter whether you go or you stay, but I feel pain when you leave. So it explains also your feeling why you couldn't wait for 2:00 so that mom goes, but at the same time you wanted to stay. But you don't really want her to stay, because her presence does not make a difference to you.
But you would think that you want that because she is your mother.
She's your mother. It's that natural bond that we have. But you also, when you think about it, but you staying is frustrating me most. But at the same time, I'm happy as well. You will see your frustration is little now when she goes. You miss her for 2 minutes, then you adjust. Frida. You immediately adjust that she's gone. She's going to come back that time. So these ones are really, really difficult. They are the mostly used and exploited.
Hey.
So and now it makes me wonder.
Go ahead, boys.
I wonder, especially for the one, the is it the fourth ones that you spoke about?
The disorganized
attached,
yeah.
Right? You spoke about how they go for the what were attached? Anxiously attached, right? And then they get the love, and then after it overwhelms them, and then they like, let's break up.
Yeah.
So whilst they busy doing that, they get the love, they with you, you give them the love, and then they get overwhelmed, and they like, let's break up. Do they feel any pain when there's that breakup? Do they mourn the breakup, or do they go back simply because
they missed
the affection
they were getting,
that validation that they
were getting?
It's simply because of that, or either some type of, oh my God, I miss that person because I love that person.
Yeah.
Or
no, they just miss the effects you have on them. They are not. That's why we have what you called a healed disorganized attached, a healed avoidant attached. They have to undergo counseling to unlearn those bad behaviors and genuinely remove the suit and allow the partner to love them and give the love, although they don't know how to give the love because no one showed them how to. So they have to learn steps from scratch.
Is there hope for them?
There is hope for them.
How do you get them eventually?
They have to undergo counseling whereby we unpack the type of person you want to become, because this harshness and coldness that you have, sometimes it eats them away as well. Research has shown they sit and think, this is not right, but I don't know how to stop. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Do you know I'm sitting here, boy? Ne?
Yeah.
I'm like listening to you, Silindi, talking, and then I'm busy going back and forth in my mind. Hore. I feel I fall under one of the two, right? It's like I feel. Sometimes what does about the victim, right? Sometimes you feel like it fall under the what attached.
Disorganized.
No.
Avoidant.
Anxiously attached.
Yeah.
But I think I lean more towards the disorganized attached.
So you also fear warmth?
I tend to have this love for more too, right? But I don't want the love to be too much. For now, I need too much. Something is wrong.
Okay, I hear you.
You are
too excited. I think you
but really too excited to
yeah.
Don't give me too much, because now I'm going to start to wonder now. It's too much. Something is wrong. Why not too much love?
Yeah. And then you want to break up, or do you?
And
break
then
up?
I need some. Okay, I don't have the. Sometimes I don't even have the guts to say what I want. Space.
Okay.
I would feel suffocated. Right. I would feel like I'm suffocating. I feel like I need space. But now, I like space, so then I must then how you made me feel.
You missing the. It's like a drug addict. You miss the effects the person has on you. So they release happy hormones for you.
The dopamine.
You get excited.
So you don't really love them?
Not really. You know what? You must also be careful of the anxiously attached. Remember, they are good people. But when they've been battered on for too long, and they do get tired, trust me, they get tired. They have the longest tolerance levels. They can swallow liters and liters of water. The mistakes are the space, but they get there. Unfortunately, they get to a point where they are tired. So what they do, how they avenge for themselves, they use their love and affection, but to get back at you. They are tired now of this. So what they'll do is, remember what feeds you.
You just described me like, okay, somehow I would wanna let me go back for the sake of
they do that.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm interested to yes, Lindy, are like, okay, how do they use it as a weapon
As a weapon. Remember what feeds you. Remember, I'm the drug, the anxiously attached. So the effects I have on you are what makes you feel good and special. That power you have over me.
Yes.
So if I act indifferent to what you normally expect me to act like, you feel like, am I losing my touch, or what is it?
Sure.
Anxiously attached person, you don't return my calls 10 hours later. They call, ke di 10 minutes. O phone na lebile le mama gago, ebile le neighbor ya phone gore ga ke mo kry. Then 10 hours pass and you look at your phone, no message. No one has asked about you. She looks like she doesn't care. They panic. The avoidant attached and the disorganized, they start panicking in a way to say, hey man, I'm not getting what I want.
Yeah.
So they will love bomb you and give you. Now when you withdraw and you expect that, then they will cry. How more I don't want you, I don't know what's up. They start acting like they're securely attached now. Now they are your threat to say, no man, I know with sleep. I know man, if I let me post with a girl and she does not care. Omorare abasa robale ko gae aba boa ka mosho a tsena o re sharp ena ke a tswa. Your whole world crumbles. You
as much as you are such a tough cookie, but when that happens now, your whole world somehow become panic mode
Yeah,
and vulnerable.
you get to feel what they were feeling.
So whilst they're busy doing that to avenge,
Yeah.
Carry on, they want to avenge. So
Yeah.
they got me about to. This is my focus. Ne?
Yeah.
They got me to be move that corner anyway, and then they retract whatever.
Yeah.
They made me feel those things. Are they doing it whilst not feeling anything, or are they acting that way to make me feel?
No, that time, shame, they are dark. They've turned dark. They enjoyed a lot from you. And when you were at a point, remember anxiously attached people, they are the ones who 5 years, 10 years. If you look at it properly, those long-term relationships that have toxicity inside, and normally they drag for 10, 11, 15 years. When you look at who the two parties are, you will see it's always the anxiously attached with the disorganized or the avoidant. Kapoli ewa. But there's toxicity in it. So they will enjoy. So when I only this idea, guys, is obsessed with me, no matter what I do, she can't yatlala container. And when it's full to the brim, they get to that point and say, "Aye." 10 years later, when now you're still holding that narrative I'm obsessed about, you can't say I'm planning revenge. I'm showing you a side of mine you've never seen before. So your whole world crumbles. And mind you, that time I'm ready to give my heart to someone else. But I just needed to close this chapter off.
So and so by that time when they already secured something. Eh?
Yeah.
Most of the time they already found someone to give that all that attention and that love bombing to.
Yeah. Where they feel like this one will treat me better. I've enjoyed a lot here. Remember, in a place whereby whatever you do, you will stay with that person. Kanti bone they are withdrawing because they are seeing I'm not getting it.
So that's the say there hore mosadi o hila o tlhalaba hila and someone le one.
Yeah.
So most cause
Why
it's that time. I know she already left, but she's with you. But she already has someone that fills that void.
Yeah.
But now, what I would like to ask Hore, okay, she thinks she found someone better. She thinks Hore, she found someone that can actually appreciate and understand and reciprocate, if I may say, the whole love thingy. But are the chances that she's fallen for the same type of nigga like I was? What are the odds?
Do you know these people? They can sense even an atmosphere. Remember, as children, they could sense tension just by walking in the house to say it's tense already, but I did nothing wrong, but I know I'm gonna get scolded either way. So they grew up knowing how to sense. They see your red flags. They see them. They see. Before as bad. You have not said anything, but they just feel. So they have this thing of being able to sense. So their senses are very strong.
Yeah.
They know if I'm dating you and I went for you, I sensed your red flag, but I chose to give you a try because they have this belief also that they can help you change. Mar, normally when they've been hurt for too much, you will see, and they turn dark. They also stop dating for love. They just date for the fun of it because giving my heart, it's not worth it. Until they get a guy who reciprocates, there they are going to stay modely. Because if you give me back what I give you remember they always give more. When I'm power one slice abroad, but it makes me so happy. I'll keep giving you 10 slices.
10 slices, yeah.
But I always like that one slice.
That one slice that you give me.
Then they stay. They stay, really stay.
Yeah. So how much about we get punished by the way our partners were raised?
We don't make yourself saint. You don't know. You trying to diagnose you easily before. What are we telling ourselves? So saint
in general.
Don't we?
No, got it. My question was so. Do we get punished? So I'm thinking about so. So
is there a way, say, okay, here am I, I'm dead, I'm avoidant, whatever, right? Or disorganized attached person, right? And then I have this anxiously attached person with me, right? Is there a way for us to break the cycle before it gets dire, before there's a point of no return? And when we in the road of figuring out as to how we heal from that whole thing, right? What are the odds that I find out that actually I don't love you and then I have to break your heart?
You know, that might be complicated, because either way, walking away would probably be a good thing for you when you realize that I actually never loved you, but and now that I'm going on this healing journey, you have to learn how to love someone genuinely. So, but you can unlearn that bad behavior. You know, people always make fun and say, counseling, why must we always talk about my childhood? But it starts there.
It starts there.
Everything will always start with your childhood.
Yes. No,
not really. No. Discipline.
No. But the saying actually has a powerful meaning. Sometimes we tend to listen to a say and then we want to box it into something as no, it's different. You are a clay, so you can absorb and be molded
to becoming a
so
yeah.
that you still at that clay. That's when all this maybe negative narcissistic I don't know how to put it, even energies
or behaviors.
It comes from home. Yes.
They can mold you to be.
Childhood is more like a seed planted. The seed. When it grows and booms and it's a sunflower, that's what you were. That's what you were all along. Now you are just the fruit of what was planted. So we really have to always go back to your childhood, unfortunately, and retrace the steps. Then you have to address the things you faced as a childhood and be ready to deal with them. Then heal from that. Then you can explain to me, who do you want to become? Describe for me the person you want to become. Because they're also not happy with the person that they are, but they also don't know how to. They are problematic everywhere. At work, friendship, romance, and worse, imagine the father you're going to become to your child. Horrible.
Sure.
So now, because you would get mostly, especially, I think the other two, Baba toxic, you are always being made to feel bad by acknowledging, by trying to communicate what hurt you as a child, and then it's like complaining like when do you move on from that? But no, you're still doing it. Like, it's still hurting me because that trauma I'm still living it because I have to face it each and every day, or I still have to deal with it. So nothing has changed. So I'm going to resuffer the trauma, and I'm trying to communicate with you, my parent, you hurt me. It's like, but you want to make an excuse of how you turned out. You want to put it on me, yes. So how do you then build enough courage to finally face because already you tried it so much with your parent, and you were made to be the villain by trying to address and then trying to let's talk about this. Please apologize and let me heal and let me move on.
When you try to address the emotion, your mother counteracts it by saying, I carried you for 9 months. I bought you clothes. You've never lacked. I went to take loans for you to go to varsity. Because also, unfortunately, where they come from, you never address emotions. You just dust yourself off and you go on. So she's also acting out on you what she knows best. And you wanting your mom to be emotional when you are big, they're not going to do that. They could never allow you to be emotional when you were 3 and 4 and 5. What makes you believe they're going to allow you to be emotional
when you're a full-on adult?
In fact, you're going to even regret, why did I tell my mom that? Because it can spiral out of control to a point where, and they will use manipulation. And then they'll say, high blood. The things you said to me yesterday,
I was up about that voice.
Guys, for all those that are watching, I would recommend Cindy. people should really go visit you
No,
because
yeah.
you know your stuff.
No, you know your stuff.
Like I feel like I'm in a session now.
All
And
right. No, I'm in a session.
Ooh.
Not I feel like I am. I mean, people have been watching it. They've been watching since, and they're still watching.
Yeah, people are like,
They're still watching because they just cannot. All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up. 48 minutes after 6. 12 minutes now before 6. I think I said 6 to 6. I think it's the session I just had. But anyway, I hope you guys should understand.
If you can fix this one, Cindy, I will give you 1 million. The time speaking.
How do people get hold of you? Let's talk about you now. How do people get hold of you? Wow, what is there that you can render to the service you can render to our people out there? Because with the people that are watching now, they've been watching. Believe me, they've been watching. Because what we're saying makes sense. So we're not now. Remember, another issue, boy, is that the reason we're having this segment is because we want to help you as your practice to grow so that you can help more people out there. So let's talk about now. I get Dr. Cindy's Machetes. What?
No.
And then how can people get hold of you?
I'm at Dr. O'Connor's rooms at Siboane Street, 145 Sibolai. My phone number 082 624 1518. It also has WhatsApp, so you can send me a WhatsApp message. And then I have an email address as well, Silindikhuhle Fanele@gmail.com.
Actually, share that with me. I'll share with him.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted to
Yeah.
ask. What is
And
share
then
and I can write it on.
Oh,
put it on
okay.
Yes.
the
The address,
thingy.
the stuff, the self, because then we go on the page, and then we'll actually share it with our listeners. And
the address, how they can contact you,
And
the email address,
Okay.
And
all
all
those
those
logistics.
No, I offer counseling to anyone I love teenagers mostly because I feel they are the most misunderstood people in society right now. Yeah, I love adults as well. I also work with couples, and I also do psychometric tests for kids going to grade 10 who don't know what subjects to choose, because most of the time when children fail, it's not because they're stupid, but they chose the wrong subjects.
That would be the perfect one to talk about it during matric exams and all that. Maybe I just note that voice. Or maybe Hannah could say,
noted.
yeah, then I think that would be a huge, yeah.
And then we know just organize what we're doing.
Because these are the notes of now. Right? This guy share snacks. Snacks.
Oh,
And like you want to share.
Yeah, but it's actually hey, can I kiss you?
Mara no garo o tsabisa pele lela. Yes, Steve. I only Dr. Benji.
I don't know what I'm waiting for 2 seconds. I wonder what's another say. How to lot. What do you call it there?
I call it.
What do you call that one? It's like what?
Psychometric tests. I do one for grade. You know, when a child finishes grade R and they go to grade 1,
Yeah.
they have to write an aptitude test to see how ready are you for grade 1.
Okay.
Yes, it's not age that determines your readiness for school. It's many factors. We assess your ability of, we test memory, numerical skills, your motor skills, fine gross motor skills. You have to check how ready are you for grade 1. And when you write a report, you give to the teacher, and the teacher is already aware of what they're getting.
So are you contracted with ECD centers for this?
No, I'm not. No.
You should be though. But you should be, right?
That would be lovely.
Can I be your sales rep?
No problem.
I'll be your not sales rep, man. I'll be your agent, or if I could put it that way.
No worries.
Hey, So that's
what I do. And when kids are in matric, we write a careers test. Gap year is a waste of time. It normally puts people to sit and think about what. If
I like this.
Yeah, if I could not figure it out in matric, what will a gap year do to me?
Shaba, I'm thinking about something. I'm not gonna say on air though. We'll say it off air. Just something just popped up, and I know exactly who to talk to.
Oh, okay.
But you had to be Buenos Aires. But guys, before
So next week we'll be talking about the parenting, ne?
The styles of parenting. We understand our parents, correct?
Yeah.
Why? How I attach this way? It's your style of parenting.
Why can I buy the last?
Mara o tlhal-
Ke sena madi.
o tlhalositse mama gagwe tla re mase gore and e kare ona o bogale already ke authoritarian. Do as I say, not do as I do. Ke ba re tla re ke authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, uninvolved. Those are your styles of parenting.
Hi, mona re tla bona mona re dira post wera. Se no tla sela ya re dira post.
But I have your peoples.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have.
yeah. We have a profile pic, by the way. It's not a profile pic.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, I did that.
Yes.
Cut.
Yes.
Like it's not
No,
contacting
you can't miss this.
No, you can't. You can't.
Cheers, guys.
Even now, I think I'm going to edit this and then chop
Please.
snippets,
Yeah.
teasers, and then Benji can even share with you those teasers sitting from the whole thing and
Blossom.
People must know.
I see the
When you
sugar.
talk, go fire.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Go ahead.
Now you get to understand why I said I'm happy about the segment, because we
Yeah,
got to
it
set
was
with
super
2 weeks back, right?
I come back to the
And
one.
she was fire, so I knew her exactly what I'm expecting, and I was not proven wrong.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, definitely, you deserve your accolades. So I'm gonna give you whilst you're still alive. Listen,
Oh, take a lady blow.
definitely, without any doubt.
Guys, we're about to wrap it up 5 minutes now before 6, right here on 98.5, 98.4. City Radio, the sound of Kimberley. I gotta get that Vandala boys. But what I said, Kamusha Mutla.
Okay, pa. Neka o itshwarela go.
Then
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up, guys. You do not want to miss this. That was Silindikhuhle Fanele.
Yes, finally.
Fanele. She's a clinical psychologist. She knows her story. If you missed this, okay, we just had a great interview. If you missed this, go to our Facebook page, City Radio Facebook page, my Facebook page, Global Cut Facebook page. Go there. Trust me. If you're going through a relationship issue, you're trying to understand what's wrong with your girlfriend or your boyfriend now. Chaba, go
check
those
this
pages.
episode.
I want to repeat this. If you're going through a relationship issue, currently you're trying to figure out what is wrong with my relationship, go to Global Cut Studios Facebook page, Facebook page, City Radio's Facebook page. You will get your answers. You might be going through, but if you do get your answers, obviously those answers are not complete. So book that appointment. We'll give that information there. Give it a call. What are your rates?
So medical aid rates differ.
Okay.
It's 1,000 rand, and then cash it's 500, 600. Sometimes I feel for you and some people's stories are so heartbreaking that
You do it for the love.
For the love.
that you like, I can't let you go home like
Yeah,
when you don't have the money. We will see it. So sometimes I know it won't work well for business wise, but I do it sometimes.
But you gotta have the standard price, because
Yeah.
the service that you provide also.
Yeah.
It's like it's quality.
Let's help Cindy. She deserves to have the practice in the So we're going to push this whole thing to that point whereby people they recognize.
Sometimes you listen and then the medical aid, for example, is depleted. and you are looking like this, I have to see you.
Mm.
And sometimes I make it like, okay, you'll pay me when you, but it does not work. A lot of
No,
us,
but
we end up
basically-
taking advantage. So I just cut it off.
No.
I said, at least I saw you twice, and you look much better. You'll come back when you're able to pay the money for the previous
Yes,
session.
because logistics.
Yeah.
So for us to run that station, trust me, we are
Yeah.
we are struggling.
Yeah.
That's why, we hope that we will get there. Look, we do what
Yeah.
we do because we have to do what we do. But running logistics, I mean, ke petrol ka fa,
Yes.
ke data ka fa,
Yeah.
ke se, so understand. So as much as you want to do it because of the love and logistics are logistics, and every logistic makes money.
And also I do it virtually as well, so you can be anywhere, and then we
Yeah.
have our sessions virtually. My teenagers don't mind; they actually love it. They are so moody sometimes. Like, I don't want to see you today. Then we just go online. Then we do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I've the place. Like for this segment, it's title of love. Shaba, you've been planting seeds.
Yeah,
Really?
definitely. I think it's going to mature. We're going to let it mature though.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to mature to something very, very
Something
beautiful.
else. Trust me.
Like Ella that woman out of the cocoon, a beautiful butterfly, right? If I may.
Alright.
So I look forward to every Wednesday.
Shaba,
Right. Every Wednesday, Cindy, don't drop us.
because of our technical issues.
Yeah.
Because of this year. Hela.
Alright, guys, what is the time now, Benji?
6 o'clock, exactly what I thought.
Opticop.
Opticop. All right, guys. From us, I see just I nearly wrapped up without allowing you to say goodbye to our viewers and listeners.
No, thank you everyone who listened. If you have questions, feel free. I will answer them
Absolutely.
at any other given platform.
Absolutely.
But thank you very much for having taken your time to listen to what I had to share with you.
Believe me, it's worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth
I'm not a
it.
profit, man.
Hey,
Nyama not a profit. Sure, I don't mean not that.
look how home back.
All right, guys, it's now at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock exactly. On a dot. My name is Benjamin. So you do not want to miss this next week Wednesday if you want. If you've missed this interview, if you've missed this conversation that we had with Silindikhuhle Fanele, our official the left psychologist.
Definitely.
Registered. If you missed this, go to those Facebook pages. You do not want to miss this. You do not want to miss this next week, Wednesday. My name is Benjamin, aka Same Body.
Yes, my guy.
Ciao Bella.
Is it Ciao Bella time?
Ciao Bella.
Okay, this is Pastor RSA. I'm signing out. It was a very interesting day. It was a very interesting segment with Slindy, but we have to love and leave you.
Absolutely.
So as always, I'm gonna love and leave you, my people. Mwah.
Ciao Bella.